Posted in the rain with some heat. Look how far I came, they can't believe. Rubber band hundreds, keep on coming up. Thumb, move like a mummy, the drill got me slumpy. What is about money? Thumb, be bumming, turn nothing to something. I act like I'm jump. Rubber band hundreds, keep on coming up. Thumb, move like a mummy, the drill got me slumpy. It's about money, thumb. Used to be bumming, turn nothing to something. I got my bank account to jump.
The bright lights and tall buildings of downtown Los Angeles setting the scene for us here tonight. Greetings, everyone. Glad to have you here with us on this Wednesday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here along with analysts Greg Anthony and Steve Smith. And we'll be hearing from D.A. along the sideline all game long. Hey, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Paul George has shown over the years that he remains one of the most versatile stars in the league. He said, I pride myself on being effective on both ends. I try to do it all, play the right way, and just get lost in the game. I'll do everything I can to win. And guys, there's still not much he can't do with his combination of size and athleticism.
David, he clearly is a special talent, and his resume shows it. Thank you. And tonight, Greg, two teams with a lot of history that know each other very, very well.
And sometimes familiarity breeds contempt, and that goes for the players, coaches, and fans.
Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. Conley out there with Garbage Man. Then there's Hampton. Then there's Insanity, and it's Bagley in at the power forward position. And for the Clippers, Morris at 4 with Ibaka at the 5. The guard spots filled by Jackson and George. And it's Man in at the 3. And it's the Kings to start out. Jackson against Conley. Garbage Man, the pass to Bagley. And here is Hampton. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Just the first good move in a game of chess between these two coaches.
Strategy is going to be a big part of the outcome tonight. We'll see which team dictates the style of play.
There's Jackson with the 3. Drains the three-pointer.
I mean, taking what the defense allows. Reggie can run the pick and roll in a variety of ways.
Kings moving the ball around. Conley, the pass to Garbage Man. Driving inside. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo-wee.
And here is Los Angeles now after the Kings pick up 2.
The aggressive side of Serge coming through as Serge himself at the rim. You know, Serge Ibaka, not the player he used to be, but he still has great touch on his shot. Doesn't have that same explosive step, but he's still good.
And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A three-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far. And when he was younger, Ibaka was one of the more athletic players in our league.
Totally agree, and we have to give credit to Ibaka for adjusting his game. He's changed how he's played as he's lost a little burst. It's allowed him, though, to be a great contributor late in his career.
Here's Hampton. No good that time. And it's the Clippers taking it the other way. Defeated by the Pelicans in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
And that was a game to forget. You'd like to find some teachable moments, but I think they'd like to just turn the page and move forward.
Nothing wrong with that. Sometimes we overanalyze things. Can be better to let it go.
Several lead changes going.
You already got a dunk, bro.
This game.
It reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
Now here is Conley. Taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now he averages about 9 points a game.
I thought we were playing the Clippers, so I was right.
Hampton's got his second bucket of the night.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
It makes sense.
So good that we got that win in the last game.
Start, and he can help with that.
Here's George. 14 points on him the last game against New Orleans.
And not only was he creating for himself, he was setting up teammates with good shots.
Here is garbage man Paul George making his last shot. Sweet move, and the dunk by Hampton.
An unselfish guy who enjoys setting his guys up. Bagley has impressive vision for a big fella.
Outside, George. Defended by Bagley. Jacks up a three, and Paul George.
You see that Pac-Man's come to Fortnite? We've got a Pac-Man emote.
And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for Sacramento. Trailing by 2, and this is the first season matchup for them against this Clippers team.
2 division rivals facing off tonight. They'll see one another 4 times this season.
And the Clippers decide to take their first time out here. Substitution here for the Clippers. Zubac is checked in for Ibaka. Batum comes in for Marcus Morris.
Nicholas Batum.
He's checked in for Mann. Eric Bledsoe is subbed in for Jackson. And the Kings will go for a different look here. Mason Plumlee's checked in for Hampton. Thompson comes in for Bagley. Joe Ingles is checked in for Garbage Man. And Terry Rozier subbed in for Mike Conley. For Sacramento, they've gotten 6 or 7 shots to fall in the first quarter. They're off and running. Ray the pass to Ingles. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Kennard on the wing. Out of bounds, Sacramento will take possession. And now in the first half of December, more games under our belt. The power rankings starting to take shape. You look at Chicago.
I like the little emotes they give you on YouTube.
And looking at Sacramento, they've started out slow. It's not for a lack of want to. It's just the way the roster is composed. They have as many questions on that roster.
And Joey should give up shooting, I think.
Hartenstein's checked in for Los Angeles.
Come on.
Second chance shot. They shoot again. And the layup is good.
He's huge, that dude.
Getting outworked there on the
Never heard of him.
Can't let that happen.
For some reason, blocking out has become a lost art, and that's the result you'll get.
And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Now here's Bledsoe. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. He gets that one.
And there are few with a more explosive first step than Bledsoe. Gets the angle at will.
Here's Ray. The Clippers grab the miss.
Offensively, that's how you want to end the possession, except for the result.
Here's Kennard. Again, Los Angeles.
Oh, he had him spinning. He looks like he's dizzy after that crossover.
On the wing, Rozier. Defended by Batum. Here's Ray. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. For Sacramento, they have gone 1 for 1.
He took me out too, bro. The only one's in there is Brain Daddy.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they're making a point of emphasis.
teacher's
Glenn
pet.
checked in for the Kings. Bertinus comes in for Thompson. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Tipped away. Now, here's Kennard. Tight defense on him. Bledsoe passes to Kennard. And the three off target. The Kings have gone 8 of 11 in the first quarter. They'll take that percentage any night. Here's Ray.
Oh, what?
Bledsoe with the rebound.
That's a foul. How did I mishandle if it wasn't a foul?
That is his
Alright.
first foul of the
I'm going to let's go back and look at that replay then. Right. Why is it following that guy for? We want it to follow Ray. AKA Bone Daddy. There he is. Right. Yeah, that was a foul.
game. We have got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
And in a close game,
I'm leading the league in blocks for it.
like
That is a huge block.
So clutch, and that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
Oh, you'll be on in a minute.
Kennard
I would say.
Drains it from beyond the arc. Kennard's got 7 points in the game.
They are, man. You got the wingspan. Look out.
Offense, the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close.
Yeah.
But
They're huge.
and for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is
What are we
where we're
down
at
by
right now.
5? We were down by 14 against the Lakers.
Going here so far for the Clippers.
Came back.
They didn't need any time to
Looked like we
warm
were
up
gonna
from
get
long range
smashed.
today. Their three-point shooting has
Still
been
not in.
terrific in the first half.
Yeah, also though,
What
they've
we're
done a
doing.
good job of
Need to replace the
pounding
coach.
offensive glass for second chance.
So with George on the bench, here's who Teron Lou's going with. They've got Hartenstein, Luke Kennard out there.
Got Tyrone Lue.
Then it's Ivica Zubac, and it's Batum.
And one. Bone Daddy.
Giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive stop.
And that takes skill and the ability to make adjustments as you're going up.
You know, Steve, we're in this era of wide open, up-tempo style. How much fun would you have playing right now?
Kevin, it would have been a blast. The floor spacing gives you so many options
Ah.
offensively, and you can take a whole bunch of threes. However, at the defensive end, in my era, you couldn't hand check, so now it would have been a lot of work.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Paul George has taken some heat in recent years.
That was a shit
Says
foul.
people get so caught up in what other folks think.
This-
I'm Paul George.
oh, no,
I
Zubac's
don't care
not in my
about anybody
team.
else. I am who I am.
Gonna
You
breathe
love
it.
it or you don't. Simple as that. Guys, with his play on the floor, he has answered all of his critics.
He's certainly playing at an elite level. EA, thank you. Marcus Morris has checked in for Hartenstein. The Kings also at the sub. Michael Conley. He's checked in for Insanity.
Still not in.
And the length that Batum provides on the wing, Smitty, great for both sides of the ball.
It makes switching on picks so much easier, GA. Nicholas Batum has been a solid defender his whole career, in large part due to that unbelievable wingspan.
Pass to Zubac. Dishes it to Bledsoe. Shoots from the elbow. That one misses. And Sacramento will go the other way with it. Pass to Rozier. Ingles in the corner. A 3-ball. Was shot
I can't get him to do his get his threes in.
leading by 8.
Ice cold.
Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Berton. Back to Rozier. Ingles passes to Len. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
I like that play by Joe Ingles. Doesn't have anything
He
he
coming in
wants,
now, bro.
keeps the ball moving.
Bledsoe against Conley. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Well, they're going to call defensive 3 seconds on me.
Serge Ibaka, he's checked in
thought
for
he's
Zubac. Man
What,
comes in for
NPC's not
Nicholas
fucking
Paul George
in the right position.
and Reggie Jackson
Here we go.
subbed in for
Back
Greg
in, bro.
Hudson. And then for Sacramento, Hampton's checked in for Len. Bagley comes in for Davis Bertans. And it's garbage man
Well, that
in
was
for Rozier.
wasn't very good.
High percentage look for him. But bottom line, they're
big
not
steal.
all going to go down.
Here he goes.
I was trying to do a 360, but it wouldn't let me.
Give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
But the truth is, those type of plays are going to happen. You just have to regroup mentally and get back to work.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. The Kings shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
At the line for the Kings, number 22, 2 shots.
First one falls for. Good on both.
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
Jackson against Conley. Jackson misses.
And all the skill used on that crossover, you might want to save a little bit for the finish. Unable to convert there.
Not as good in the Los Angeles leads. Cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Hampton. Clippers have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. And there's the drive. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Good vision. Good decision by Reggie. Pushing for a better shot. Finds an open man.
Good on the shot.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Inside, here's George. Pass to Ibaka. Second shot opportunity, and he nails the jumper. Ibaka's got 4 this quarter.
That's a nice jumper by Ibaka, showing good touch from mid-range.
Here's garbage man.
Oh, yes.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. And here are the...
How many points you got here? You have to be leading. Yeah, 12.
Second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Outside, George goes up to the stripe. Not that time. It's off. He's 3 for 7. The Kings trailing. Conley with it. George picks him up. On the wing, Ingles. Here's Hampton, and he hits it to tie the game up. Hampton's got 10.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
The pass to man. 1:52 left in the first half of basketball. And there's the foul. It goes on cool hands. That is his first foul of the game. And the Clippers making a change here. Hartenstein's checked in. Then for the Kings, Plumlee comes in for Joe Ingles. It's Thompson in for Bagley.
Great timing by Tristan Thompson on that block. That's his forte.
He kicks to Conley. Some nice ball movement here by the Kings. That gives them the lead. Garbage man's got the lead.
He needs some milk.
And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Sacramento.
They're doing a great job defensively down low. They've already racked up a lot of blocks. They've established an intimidation factor early in this one.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight. And that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
And here's George.
Fuck knows why I'm guarding George.
Will it go? No good. Shot missing. Sacramento leading by 4. Great offensive performance they're putting on.
And guys, we call that the zone because that's where they are right now. They are in a zone, and I'm sure they feel unstoppable.
Hampton misses. Los Angeles has gone a very strong 4 for 5 from three-point land in the ball game. And Ibaka slams it in.
I'll tell you, for a veteran, Ibaka still gets sky high on these alley-oops.
Here's Sacramento now. Pass to garbage man. Here's Plumlee. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Poked away. It's stolen by Hampton. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. And yes, it's good. And it's a 6-point Kings lead.
Throughout the evening, he's gotten to his spots, and the defense has not adjusted.
Here's Hartenstein. He's guarded by Plumlee. Poke loose. It's stolen by Hampton. And here comes Hampton leading the fast break. Here's Garbage Man.
He pull up.
From outside. And so it's the Sacramento Kings with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one.
So open, man.
From the field. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, Herb.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after.
I was going to ask him why he left Warchief off so long.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports.
So
Bernie Johnson, a pretty close game for the Kings throughout the first quarter. They stayed within arm's reach in that opening period. 5 points, their largest deficit. And that'll do it.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. We're seeing a tremendous game from Garbage Man.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
While we've got a moment, let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. On the court right now for the Kings, we've got Conley. Bagley is out there with Insanity, and it's Garbage Man, and it's Hampton at the center position.
And you could tell he thought that
didn't mean to shoot that. Didn't know where the ball was.
Conley against Jackson. It's up a 3. And again, no good by the Clippers. Sacramento leading by 6. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, mid-range jumpers are something of a lost art these days. They're still practiced by superstars like Kawhi Leonard. Coach Ty Lue says, why not when the teams are giving up? Down the stretch, mid-range shots win games. Playoffs, too. If you shoot it at a high clip, it's just as good as a 3 for me. Guys?
And they do shoot it at a good clip, and they rely on it quite a bit. David, thank you. Going inside. That shot missing. Great D that time from Bagley.
They keep calling his number, which is partly
and one.
This
so Bone Daddy.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball moving.
For Sacramento, they have hit most of their free throws tonight, 5 of 6. Big group substitution here for the Clippers. Zubac is checked in for Ibaka. Batum comes in for Mann. Luke Kennard, he's checked in for George. And Eric Bledsoe subbed in for Reggie Jackson. Then for the Kings, Len's checked in for Hampton. And it's Rozier in for Mike Conley.
He's on him.
Wide open, he fires. Hits the jumper.
Why was so deep?
Well, you need to start somewhere. After 4 straight misses this half, let's see if this gets them going.
Here's Insanity, defended by Batum, and he lays it straight in.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking. At the
that was a stupid foul. Look at the big 3. 14 points, and 12.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Terry Rozier. That's his first foul. And the Kings making a change here. Ingles is checked in. Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. Bledsoe passes to Zubac. Great D that time from Bagley. Sacramento leading by 9. Pass to Rozier.
Oh, you're off again.
It's hauled in by the Clippers.
Yeah.
Outside Batum. It's stolen by Bagley. Here's Insanity, guarded by Bledsoe. Here's Ray. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Kennard for 3.
That'll go
good,
in.
and Bledsoe gets the assist. Kennard's got 10 points in the game.
I like Kennard's change of pace with the dribble and his ability to stop on a dime.
Fans, and honestly, sometimes even us broadcasters especially can overlook defense, Steve, especially when it comes to guards.
It's hard to spot great defensive guards, but Eric Bledsoe, Kevin, is certainly one of those guys. Very strong on the ball. He's been a first-team all-defensive member. Remember, back in 2019,
He's just taking over, bro.
Bledsoe was a key part of the Bucks' D, which was first in the league in team defensive rating.
2 free throws coming up.
It's been the foul line like 5 times. This is the 5th time, man. 4th time. There's a letter on the table there for you, bro. There's a letter for you. Your name's Grant Coulson, is it?
I don't know.
No good on the free throw.
Probably doctors or something.
Job prospects.
Job prospects.
And the second free throw, good. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. And instead, he picks up a foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Mason Plumlee's checked in for Wayne.
In for the Kings, Mason Plumlee.
Shot from the inbound. The shot, no good. Good work defensively by Ingles. Here's Ray. Banked in off the glass. Insanity's got the lead up to 9 now for the Kings.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
And Insanity picks up a foul. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. Hartenstein, he's checked in for the Clippers. Thompson, he's checked in for the Kings.
Fucking hell.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Terry Rozier. That's foul number 2 for him.
And now only
Stop
one away.
Stop fouling him.
Bledsoe against Rozier. And it's Bledsoe off the drive. Lays it up off the glass. Bledsoe's got 6 points.
And Bledsoe, one of the most efficient finishers in our league. For a player of his size, he is extremely polished inside.
Rozier kicks to Plumlee. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Kennard. Second chance effort. Thompson with the rebound. Sacramento leading by 7. Back to Ingles. There's the drive.
How can he miss that?
Hartenstein's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. On the wing, but 2. John's defending.
Foul charged to Sacramento.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Kings.
What tremendous passing we've seen from them today. A very unselfish performance all around.
Yeah, but don't forget about their points in the paint, because those have been big.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Serge Ibaka has checked in for Zubats. Mann comes in for Nicholas Batum. And Reggie Jackson subbed in for Kennard. Hampton's checked in for the Kings. Mike Conley comes in for Terry Rozier.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Here's Hartenstein. He's covered by Thompson. Here's Ibaka. Here's Hartenstein. And finally they hit one. Hartenstein's got his 2nd bucket of the game to go.
Back in the day, someone would have blocked him out, but times have changed.
Conley, the pass to Hampton. For Sacramento, they have made 7 out of 9 when they step to the line. The first one falls. Marcus Morris is checked in for the Clippers. Paul George comes in for Eric Bledsoe. And a change to Sacramento. Garbage man, he's checked in for Joe Ingles.
Because he knows he makes a living at the line, he invites contact and sometimes even initiates it.
Jackson looking around. And it's blocked. And he gets it back. It's good. Jackson's got his 2nd bucket of the night. Enzo Conley will bring the ball up for Sacramento. 32 seconds left in the third quarter.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
It sends a message that we're going to be aggressive no matter who's taking the shot.
Passes it to man. Knocks it loose. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. And the Kings making a change here. Bagley's checked in.
Marvin Bagley the third.
There's 21 seconds left in the third quarter. Ibaka dishes to George. From downtown. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Now, here's Hampton. Here's Thompson, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's the Sacramento Kings heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. The defensive work they've done against Paul George has been a big factor. He hasn't done anywhere near the kind of damage we expected. Right back after this break. And a moment ago, inside the huddle with Coach Tyronn Lue.
Hey, we got to get more physical down the other end, man. We got to get some stops.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Here is Conley. The guard spots filled by Jackson and George. Morris at 4 with Ibaka at the 5. And it's man in at the small forward. That's who's out there for the Clippers. Conley, the pass to Hampton. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Hampton's got the lead up to 9 now for the Kings.
He was able to simply lay it in over the top of the smaller man.
And there's the foul, and it's on garbage man. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Conley against Jackson. Now the pass to George. Buries the long-range jumper.
He's been doing this a long time. George can hurt you from outside, inside, and everywhere in between.
He'd put him on skates if this was real life.
The pass direct. Here is garbage man.
Oh, that was close.
That shot is off.
Really surprising to see the huge edge they have in rebounds, given what the scoreboard says.
Oh, piss off.
Good on the 3-ball.
Hey, continue to stack it up from 3. He's got 2 in each half so far.
Outside Bagley. Kicks it to Hampton.
Oh, what? So I reckon that's the first time I've been blocked
That's how you do it.
since I've been playing this mode
with
this game, with this guy.
Very quick off the floor.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Here's the thing. He's a guy who will go on hot streaks for you over a number of games.
Good ball movement here by the Clippers.
Try not to foul
George
this time.
finds Jackson. Here's man. Launches a 3. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Jackson's got 5 assists in the game.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the 3s in time.
Here's Insanity. Off target on the 15-footer. Out to the right wing. Here's Hampton. No good off the back of the rim. Clippers have got all 3 of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. They get the rebound. The game now all time.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Garbage man, the pass to Conley. And Hampton with the basket on the assist from Conley. Conley's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. LA has gotten off to a great start from three-point range in the final quarter. They're a perfect 3 of 3. And the Clippers call time here.
And you look at Mike Conley's game, just a steady floor general and deadly accurate as a shooter.
Yeah, Greg, I'm not sure he gets enough credit for how he competes on the defensive side. At 6'1", he's given up size on a nightly basis, but he won't let you pick on him. He gets after you.
Zubac is checked in for Serge Ibaka. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, over the break, I was able to listen to Tyronn Lue's huddle. He wants them to maintain their balanced attack, but he told them they're doing a great job of finding space out on the perimeter.
Wish I knew how to edit, like do clips on YouTube
just told them,
properly.
keep shooting it with confidence.
Surely it would be pretty easy.
That one goes in.
I have to look into it.
Points for insanity.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Outside, George. Jackson passes to Zubac.
Oh, good D, man.
Tries again.
Why'd you jump for it at the end? Heading. That was my fault.
Second team foul. At the line for your Clippers.
First free throw is good.
Taking 2 shots.
And both free throws good for Zubac.
They'd be smashing us on the rebounds, I reckon. There's too many offensive rebounds.
And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Jackson's got his 6th rebound on the night.
I know.
A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. And that's now 7 points for Reggie Jackson. The Kings have gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the 4th. 4 of 9. Here's Garbage Man. Goes back up. Bagley with the bucket. Bagley's got his first bucket in this one.
Stepping up, Bagley lives to compete. He wants the ball.
22, 19, 16. Oh, you haven't got a block. Where the fuck did you get your block from? Was that when you got... No, that wouldn't have counted if you got that foul. Oh, that back there. I missed it. Oh, Conley's got 7 assists.
When the game
I was going to say it's pretty high.
And the Clippers call time here.
And coach most likely wants to address their turnover issues. The offense looks forced right now, rushed.
Oh, Conley gets
no
the fucking...
synergy to it.
That's because of
They
his
have to
assists.
find a way to work together and remain aggressive.
You both got ripped off there, bro.
Pass to George to take the lead. And another 3 for the Clippers.
And he just seems to always deliver in the clutch. And he's got it going right now. That's who they want taking the big shot.
And it's good for 2. Insanity's got 14 points here in the second half. Time running low, guys, and somebody has got to win this one.
Yeah, well, who knows? We might need overtime in this one. It's been that kind of a game.
And so it's Bagley with it. He brings it up for the Sacramento Kings.
Big heat from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just
Get
what
big
they
replay,
need to
bro.
get this game, GA, going in their direction.
It's a
You fake the pass, too. No went to the pass.
Up your team and swing momentum.
Right side, George.
Yeah, got the block.
And they recover it. To the middle.
How long in the key?
Over to the
Been there for ages.
Just 5 on the
Still
clock.
there.
Zubac. A shot's good on the assist by George. Zubac has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, Paul knows the defense is locked in on him, so he takes advantage and finds the open man.
Count that bucket.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
You know what it is? It's his creativity. That's making this engine run.
Me and you have been guarding George the whole time. He's still got 17 points.
Outside, George. Lets it go from 11. It's good. And that shot brings them to within just 1.
That is world class.
Incredible shot with everything on the line. coming through for his team.
It's in!
He's been locked in all night, and he's taking good shots.
Absolutely critical chance right here.
They need this one to go their way.
Oh, come on.
Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the
Fuck the
backboard.
shit out of that.
Keep possession. Drops in the tray.
That's what Jackson's doing right now. Supreme confidence in the clutch.
So it's Sacramento.
Might move the clock a bit.
Now Conley.
Doesn't matter if it goes to overtime because I reckon we can still win it.
19 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Find to shoot. Here's Ray.
No.
Off target.
Uh-oh. Don't foul.
Down low. Here's
Oh, no!
No moment is ever too big for Paul George. He remains confident in the clutch.
Timeout called by the Kings. They're down by 2. 5 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
As soon as I saw that pass go, I'm like, that's going to him. I didn't see the player until right at the last minute. Oh no! Missed the shot. Ah, damn it.
Los Angeles calls timeout. They're up by 2. 1 second left to play here in the fourth.
Oh, not in the penalty.
And an intentional foul right there.
0.4 now. I thought we were in the penalty. Now we are.
Paul George. 2 shots.
We led all game. This is the first time they've led.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
You know, no one produces like Paul George does. He elevates your team's abilities in any situation.
Second one is good. And both at the line.
You see that they're going to do a season of Battlefield 2024 or whatever, it's 2042. They're doing like seasons for it.
What do you think, guys?
Hardly anyone's playing it.
It's out of reach, guys. They didn't even need that time. I guess they're not ready to quit just yet, but there's no way they can score 4 points in less than a half second.
Oh, I don't know if that would have counted. If that went in though, it would be funny. We still wouldn't have won. Fuck you, Paul George.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Well, folks,
Nevin must be injured. That's why he didn't play. The fuck was that? Hang on a sec. Sound like someone fucking had an accent. You alright?
The fucking dog shit was all over my fucking room. It still hasn't been cleaned off my shoes. I'm not cleaning my own shoes. Fuck him.
Well, address it to him, not to me. He's not home. Well, he has been home, bro. Well, I don't know if he is or not. I can't say that. Come on, back you go. Sorry about that. It's all good. Me and you scored 22 and Bone Daddy 21, so we're all pretty even, 60 odd points between the three of us. Alright, let's go. It's alright, Loki. Yeah, no, it's trash, bro. I don't know why they're bothering with a fucking battle pass for it. It's crazy. Oh, hang on. What am I doing? I don't want to do that.
Up next, the Kings taking on the Clippers. For the Kings, it's been a tough road for this team so far. But tonight, they'll have the energy of the crowd on their side. And they'll look... Welcome to 2K Sports, everyone. We have some exciting NBA action coming up with Hall of Famers Brad Hill and Doris Burke. This is Brian Anderson joining us from the sideline.
Didn't they give some money back to people?
Allie, it's all yours.
For it?
Thanks, Brian. Well,
he is elite. Thanks much for that, Allie. And as this season starts to unfold, the rookies who have come out of the gates fast, some first-year guys proving they belong in the NBA. Well, you look at Hampton, what an incredible start to his rookie season. Sitting in the #1 spot right now, but I'm sure this will be an exciting rookie race.
And you know his confidence must be soaring.
Yeah, I think
sitting
they
at
did
the
too,
top of this impressive list of young talent.
Well, he has wasted no time making his presence felt, and he's setting a very high standard for this year's rookie class.
So here's the Clippers starting group.
See, Leonard's playing now. This makes their fucking job even harder.
With Ibaka patrolling the paint. And it's Jackson in at the point guard position. And for the Kings, Marvin Bagley is out there with Hampton. Then there's Mike Conley, and it's Insanity in at the 3. He's covered by Bagley. Second chance shot. George, good.
There's a rhythm with which Paul George plays the game of basketball. That pace is so important.
Pass to Insanity. Now Conley. Here's Garbage Man. Five to shoot. Here's Hampton. George defending. The shot by Hampton, no good. Inside. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Well, Kawhi Leonard's passing skills have developed over the years, and if you give him that much attention, he'll find his teammates.
And he jams it home with authority.
Now that's how you block the rim. Give him the 2 points and add a little style there as well.
Ridiculous. There's the AT&T 5G Slam Cam.
Oh my god, that's the best dunk I've seen on this game for a long time.
And Mike Conley picks
oh my god, stop fouling.
That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's George. And there's another one for the Clippers.
Boy, not a bad beginning. 3 for 4 from the floor. Pretty good start.
And with Paul George, Grant, you know what he delivers. Very consistent in what he'll bring to each game.
I mean, the scoring is always going to be there, but his defense doesn't take a night off either. I mean, very nice and consistent production from him.
Hampton's shot is good.
Boy, when he's this deep, it's going to be tough to stop him, especially with a smaller defender.
George with it. He's picked up by Conley. Unloads from 13. And that one off the back of the rim and in. George has got 6.
They've hit 4 of their first 5 shots. Great execution and attention to detail.
Pass to Insanity. Oh, Leonard with the block.
Well, tremendous intimidation and shot blocking by Kawhi Leonard. How nice is that?
To the inside, Ibaka. Got a hand on it. And it's out of bounds to the Clippers as the Clippers retain possession. And now another look at that mobile 1 block defensive performance.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Here's Jackson. Out of bounds as Los Angeles keeps possession. And the Clippers have possession. They lead by 4. Clock is at 3. Here's George.
Well, Mike Conley has always been elite defensively. I know small frame, but boy, can he contest shots.
And the ball out of play. The Clippers will have it. Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. He's covered by Bagley. Pass to George. Shoots. George with another miss.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
Here's Insanity. Here's Hampton. And he battles for the ball. Gets the second chance bucket.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
And it's all tied up. Hampton's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
Now you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. A tough loss coming against the Lakers in their last game played.
Hey, they had their chances, but they struggled from the line. It's so hard to win that way on someone else's floor.
You've got to stand in and deliver from the free throw line, even in a tough environment, and they failed to do so.
Leonard's shot's good.
A Kawhi Leonard from the restricted area. Turn the lights out.
Knocked loose. It's stolen by Leonard. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
And it's energy like that on both ends of the floor that's got them out ahead.
Pass to Insanity. Shot from 12. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. The Clippers in the lead. Here's Bledsoe. Plumlee pulls down the board. 1:51 left to play in the first. Ingles passes to Thompson. Can't get it to fall.
What?
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Here's Mann. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Takes it inside. And that one drops.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
To the paint. Here's Bledsoe. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
Boy, you have got to respect Bledsoe's confidence. This guy drilling the shot on the interior.
Here's Insanity. It's blocked.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
Man misses. The Kings trailing. Pass to Insanity. Down low. Got a piece of it. 41 seconds left in the first quarter. 11 feet out. Leonard can't get it to go. The Kings have gone 5 of 12 in this first quarter. Here's Insanity. Pass to Thompson. Outside for Rozier. Walked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. And some changes here for the Kings.
Not playing very well.
Flynn comes in for Plumlee. And Bertans is subbed in for Thompson. And the Clippers making a change here as well. Kennard, he's checked in for Mann. Time called here. The Kings decide to talk it over. They couldn't put the pieces together last time out, losing to the Clippers.
And it's not the result they were hoping for. But every game is a chance to learn and make adjustments.
Yeah, I mean, listen, it hurts a little more when you play well and fail to close out a game. That was one they should have won.
All right, look who's coming out onto the court. Come on, get loud for your 916 crew. Substitution for your Kings.
The Clippers have gone 7 of 16 so far. Bledsoe outside. Pass to Leonard. Excellent D there from Ingles. And that does it for the first quarter. Clippers ahead, up 4. Don't go away. We'll be back with the second quarter in just a moment. Thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And before we move on, what do you think about what we've seen from the Clippers?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
And we know this. Every team in the league now seems to be looking to play with pace.
So, on the floor for the Clippers. At small forward, Kawhi and Batum. Eric Bledsoe is out there with Luke Kennard. And it's Zubac in at the 5. Pass to Garbage Man. Shot clock at 6. Shoots from the right block. And Bledsoe pulls it down. And for Los Angeles, they're shooting 41% in this game. So you want to talk loaded college teams? Eric Bledsoe played with some serious talent during his 1 year in school.
Bledsoe went 18th overall in the 2010 draft. He was the 4th selection from his school. Now, John Wall went 1st overall, DeMarcus Cousins 5th, and Patrick Patterson 14th. I'm happy I never had to face that squad when I was in college.
Man, stolen by Leonard.
Oh
in transition, here come the Clippers. Nice shot by Kennard. And now
all gone
an 8-point Los Angeles lead.
Always amongst the league leader in steals, Kawhi Leonard knows how to start a fast break.
Here's Garbage Man.
Can't get a shot
Good
either.
off the glass. And the Clippers have possession. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Their last encounter was in Los Angeles.
Last time these teams met, it came down to the wire. The bench play in that game was the difference.
Yeah, I don't think they win without the productivity they got from their bench. That made the difference.
Sacramento calls timeout. And in the league today, we've got some all-time greats playing out on the wing. But Who do you think the best wing in the NBA is right now, Grant?
Oh, boy, you're trying to get me in trouble. That's a tough one. I mean, you have LeBron, you have Giannis, Kawhi, KD. All of them are elite. All of them are champions. So if I had to choose, I guess I'll go with, I don't know. They're just all great.
The shot's good. Hampton's got 8 points.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
Leonard. Yes. And a nice assist from Jackson. And the Clippers lead by 10.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly and capitalizing. Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
George passes to Ibaka. Blocked! Here's Garbage Man. Defended by Jackson. Pass to Hampton. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
Clippers ball. Coming onto the floor for the Clippers, Marcus Morris Sr.
George against Ingles. It's George on the drive. Tipped. Back come the Kings in transition. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That one on Morris.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
They set the first half tone by getting out on the fast break and getting defenders on their heels.
Yeah, and I think the other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've gotten off turnovers.
He's perfect from the line this time.
This is about the last guy on the center stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
Up top, George. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against the Lakers.
And had a high number of steals. Just a ball hawk, striking fear into the opponent.
Back to Ingles. Pass to Hampton. The Clippers grab the miss. They've led by as much as 10. Leonard, left side. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
Well, almost effortless there from Kawhi Leonard. The reach and leaping ability. Look out.
To the middle. Here's Garbage Man.
Shoot it. Wrong button.
Inside. Oh, they get a hand on it. And so it looks like the Kings will retain possession here.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
Man, he's checked in for the Clippers. Here's Insanity. No good there off the double clutch. The Clippers have gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall in the second. And that one is hammered home.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. And it's Hampton, that time on the assist by Plumlee. Hampton's got 6 in the quarter. The Clippers have gotten 6 of 9 attempts to go in the second. Looking good. Steps back and shoots. George's shot is off.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Pass to Hampton. Thompson with it. That's Ibaka defending. Here's Hampton. That is now his 7th field goal in 10 attempts. Impressive.
Well, they've decided to give Tristan Thompson a little bit more opportunity to handle the ball, and what a pretty delivery there.
Here's Jackson. He's off on that one. And the Kings going the other way now. Following this game, they host the Magic. That'll be the second of a 2-game stretch at home. Pass to Insanity. Shoots from 12. The rebound by Man.
Can't make a shot.
I'll tell you, it feels all night like this guy's been forcing shots, rushing shots. He's really struggling on the offensive end. Wow, you don't see him left alone very often, and of course, he makes good use of it.
Here's Hampton. George defending. Back to Hampton. That one falls. 8 of 10 and scoring with confidence.
Well, they're not behind because of this guy. He is putting on a tremendous run.
To 3, George. And the Clippers hit again from deep.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Conley passes to Plumlee.
Probably should have shot that.
Here's Insanity. Can't hit the free throw line jumper. The Clippers have gotten 8 of 13 shots to fall in the second quarter. Man misses.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Here's Hampton. Plumlee. Great positioning on the putback.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working. Might be a good idea to run the clock. Hold it for the last shot.
It's all about patience right here. Patience and execution. Get a good look.
George, good.
Well, there's superb shot selection right now with Paul George. He's aggressive, but he's still playing within the offense.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Both teams will make substitutions.
His first personal foul. Second team foul.
And the free throw, no good. And the first half now in the books. Clippers ahead, leading by 8. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Coach, trailing on your home court, how do you capture some of the momentum and get things going in the right direction?
We got to get stops. Get stops, get out and run. And then we got to knock down some shots. We have wide open shots. We got to make a couple of those to get our energy up, get the crowd going a little bit.
Got to take the freebies and run with it. Thanks, Coach.
Appreciate it, Allie. And we'll be coming right back after this break. Ready for the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. It's the NBA on 2K Sports, and let's talk the first half. A pretty close game for the Clippers throughout the first quarter. And trying as they might, they couldn't push their lead past 4 points. Checking out the Clippers, Shaq, what was your takeaway on the Clippers?
The production they've gotten from their bench has been phenomenalistic. I don't know if that's a word, but it sounded good, Ernie. As we know, depth is important to any team's success. They're demonstrating that. And who knows, it might take the starters and keep. No one wants to be outshined.
That's all for now.
And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. The Kings trailing. They've got Marvin Bagley. He's out there with Hampton. And it's Conley in at the 2. That's Luke Walton's 5 as we get into the second half.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Morris. That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
The Clippers shooting around 50% of the game so far. Jackson against Conley. Kicks it to George. There's the triple. Hauled in by the Kings.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Kings ball.
And we've got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
What a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
Jackson against Conley. And the foul called on Paul George. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Here's garbage man. George defending. And it's good for 2. Hampton's got 18 points.
Well, as soon as you recognize
trying to make the comeback, bro.
Mismatch, you have to attack.
Jackson, pass to Ibaka. Back to Jackson. Pass to George. It's tipped. Here's garbage man. Defended by Jackson. Insanity gets the bucket.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible.
Oh my God, he's on him.
Terrific start right there.
Here's Leonard. He hits the back iron and sinks it. 12 points for him.
Well, efficiency from the mid-range has always been a part of Kawhi Leonard's game.
Pass to Insanity. To the paint. Oh, George with a steal. Leonard outside. There's another block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Protecting the rim well. Love the hustle.
Number 22.
Ingles, he's checked in for Conley. And a switch here also for the Clippers. Zubats checked in.
Substitution.
Jackson outside. It's deflected, and he's able to get it back. Another shot. Zubats' shot is off. The Kings have gone 3 of 3 in this second half. Down low. Pass to Hampton. Shoots from 12. Oh, that one bounces around and comes back out.
You know, missed that one, but still a really good start coming off the break. 3 for 4 now.
And the basket is good. George has got 16 points.
And this is a shot Paul George makes consistently, right? When he's in rhythm, he's ready to fire off the bounce. Boy, it's hard not to think about Paul George and what many consider to be that devastating leg injury he suffered. There were people who doubted whether he could come back, and now stronger than ever.
The drive by Jackson.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
Well, you love that he wants to wear out the defense. What a catalyst for his team. Incredible.
Here's Hampton. Not going to go that time.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy. Just struggling to make shots right now.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. And now it's a 10-point Clipper lead. And
We were fucking
that injury.
2 points behind them. Now they fucking just took over him.
That's exactly right. It shows the determination he has and how much love for
Can't make a shot.
He overcame that physical setback and the mental toll that's part of that, and still enjoying an incredible NBA career.
Fuck's sake.
Triple of the second half. That makes 3 for the game.
Sacramento calls timeout. Paul George with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Guys, you have got to find a way to slow this man down. This is a great timeout.
A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. On the wing, Ingles. Pass to Garbage Man. And too long on the shot.
See, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Last season, Draymond Green called out what he saw as a double standard. When players ask for trades, they're vilified. But teams can announce they're planning to trade a player and sit him on the bench in the meantime, and then it's taken in stride. Guys, he feels like it's disrespectful.
Well, that's something to consider, Allie. Thanks. Good stuff. The Kings have gotten just 3 of 8 shots to go in the third quarter. And there's 1:45 left in the third.
I'll tell you, this guy is doing absolutely everything he can to get himself going, but the team is struggling because he's struggling.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
On the wing, Rozier. Looking to end the drought. And it's in there.
Finally.
This guy is a fighter. Rozier, just a workhorse who enjoys scoring on the aggressive coverage.
Here's Bledsoe. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Clippers lead by 19.
Everything is dropping for them. Just a terrific third period run.
And I think it's been all about their offensive efficiency, shooting the lights out in this quarter.
Controls the rebound and the putback. Plumlee's gotten his second bucket.
Beautiful effort on that tip-in. High activity level is part and parcel of his game.
Bledsoe finds Zubac. Pass to man. Kennard outside. Here's Zubac. That one goes in. Zubac has got his first points of the night.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Outside, Ingles. Plumlee passes to Rozier. Sinks that one from the post.
And what I love about Rozier is his fearlessness as a scorer. Inside, outside, in between, it doesn't matter.
Now here's Bledsoe. He's guarded closely. 2 points. That one goes.
Here in the second half, they've just found better shots.
And I think what's happening is they're getting their shots within the flow of their offense, and you can clearly see the difference.
And so it's Los Angeles out in front by 19 going into the break. Their efficiency has been off.
This will be the last game.
We
we level with them now. We're like how many points down? Was it 15 or something? It's ridiculous. Just going to the bathroom. Playing like crapola, roller. I'm going to grab something for you. So dirty. Do with it now. They're cool. Seven blocks, man. That's fucking ridiculous. Loki, stop it. I'm not having any. It's for daddy only. Okay.
And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
You know,
It won't be my team.
This was a choice because I love
Can't even make a
pass.
shot.
A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. And on the floor for the Clippers here in the 4th. Eric Bledsoe is out there with Luke Kennard. Then it's Serge Ibaka. Then it's Terrence Mann. And it's Batum in at the 4-man spot.
Boy, guys, I don't know who feels the contact more, Bledsoe or the defender.
Conley passes to Ingles. Rozier outside. Right side Ingles. No good, off the front rim.
And it's amazing. Their slim advantage on the board seems a lot larger than it is.
Bledsoe outside. And out of bounds. Sacramento will have it.
Kings ball.
King ball.
So both teams making some changes here. Well, the Kings shooting 44%, a pretty decent clip. Into the lane. Insanity.
Oh, fucking make one.
Where's the rim protection? That's just too easy for him.
Los Angeles has got 6 of 7 threes to fall. They're looking solid out there. George's shot is good.
There's some nice chemistry on offense. They're just taking what the defense allows.
Here's Conley. A little over a minute of the 4th quarter gone now. Bagley, no good. It's been all Clippers. A 21-point lead, the biggest in the game. They're off to battle the Trailblazers after this one, as they'll be playing at Moda Center. That'll be the back end of a 3-game road trip.
Are you serious? That is some power from a point guard.
Oh, I love backcourt players with some ups.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
George outside. The shot won't fall.
What foul? What are you talking about?
We'll take it the other way.
Stupid idiot.
Here's Rozier.
Yeah, that's a foul.
The basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Defensive foul. Terrence Mann. That's his 2nd personal foul.
All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated
Hello.
so far. A scoring down for the Clippers.
Well, my name's fucking trash at the moment. My name is trash at the moment. I had this big bang outside. He was outside. And I thought he fell down or something or whatever. You know how you hear bangs and you think, you know, you go out and you all right? And he goes, oh, fuck, this fucking dog, he hasn't cleaned my shoes. And I said, it's not his job to clean your shoes, bro. What do you think it's his job to clean your shoes? And he goes, oh, he's never fucking home. And I went, oh, really? I almost said that's the pot, the kettle, the pot killing the kettle black. And I just thought, no, he just left. I don't know where he went.
I just tried to call him.
Hey?
I just tried to call him and he didn't answer.
Well, he left about 15 minutes ago, if that, maybe a little bit longer. And he goes, oh, I'm sick of him not being here and he's on crack. And I'm like, dude, so like we can't judge. And he goes, where is he? And I said, I don't know. He's got problems with his family at the moment. His son's almost in jail. So he's probably gone to see him. He hasn't been here since like 8 o'clock this morning. Maybe even earlier. And he's gone off his nut, and then he goes into his room and he goes, and he said something like, it's one set of rules. I don't know who he's on the phone to. One set of rules for one set of rules for me, and I'm always the one that's in trouble. I'm like, what the fuck?
Now I understand why I got the message I did. Wait, Gabriel was behind me.
What was the?
Gabriel was behind me.
Who's behind you? The coppers?
No, Gabriel.
Oh, okay.
With Bella.
Oh, okay. What was the message you got? What was the message he sent you?
Something about you fucking won't help me, blah, blah, blah. And then something,
Defended by Jackson.
I don't even remember the last part, but I can't really look at it with her behind me.
Alright, that's right, you know how you put up all those pictures on Snapchat? He goes, she sent me all these pictures, I don't know who he's on the phone to, and she's deleted them all, and I'm like, well, if you don't look at them straight...
I didn't delete them, I just didn't get a chance to save them because I had Bella right next to me.
That's right, because I went to look at them and they disappeared, and that's what he's thinking. He's so fucking paranoid with social media. He needs to be a person that's not on social media at all.
I didn't even get a chance to save them because Bella was right next to me. She kept taking my phone and kept messaging me. I was like, fuck, she's gonna see me messaging me.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get into fucking shit.
Yeah, that's right.
Just 4 to shoot.
That's right. You should maybe just like text them to him if that's.
I did. That's what I did, but I forgot to save them.
Oh, okay. Yeah, and I went, I didn't get to see them all, and I'm like, oh well. And then he like 10 minutes later he said that. I'm like, oh my god, dude, just calm down. She's with her daughter. She's obviously got shit that she has to do.
I had a very good day, actually.
Yeah. Well, is it? When he woke up, I said, "Oh, there's a letter for me, for you on the table." He goes, "For me?" I said, "Yes, there's a letter there." And it's his job network. Now he might be spewing about that. He might be saying that he has to start looking for work.
Oh, it's still the fact he doesn't have to go off and fucking everyone else.
Yeah, and he like slammed it. Like I don't know what he slammed. I think it was the bins or something. And I'm like, and he goes, the dog shits everywhere. And I said, outside he shits too, mate. It's only just an accident. These things happen. And I'm like, don't ever fucking go at me. I've done nothing wrong.
He's gonna end up finding himself. He's gonna have nowhere to go.
Yeah, well, I'm not going to put up with that. With the bullshit that we had the other day. Alright, I've done, like, and it's not really Ross's fault. Ross wasn't home. It was really my responsibility to watch the dogs.
Well, technically, it's actually Ross's fault because he should have let the dog out.
Yeah. But I should have realised that the dog wanted to go to the toilet.
Yeah, but you're used to only having your dog. Your dog's your responsibility. His dog is actually his responsibility.
Yeah.
It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
I don't know.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds in time.
Like this was, we're talking, when did the dog, 3 days ago, and he's going off still about it? When the dog shitted on the floor, it was a couple of days ago, wasn't it? And he's still going on about it?
About 2 days ago, yeah.
You know, he just, like, I stepped in dog shit when I went out and was picking up dog shit, and I stepped in dog shit with my Air Maxes. So I didn't complain, I just went and fucking cleaned them.
I guess like he's angry because it was in his room and shit.
Yeah.
I do understand that.
Yeah, I do too. But
like, it's done, it's done, it was cleaned up, fucking get over yourself.
That's right. And you guys, I've got no shoes to wear, and I said, they've sat outside for a couple of days, the dog shit would be dry, easily clean. You can even do it with a dustpan brush.
Get over himself, like seriously, he's got me going down earth.
That's who he's on the phone to.
He doesn't even like, he knew I was out with my daughter today, he didn't even give me a chance to even reply to him.
Yeah. And when he said that, you know, it's one rule for one and one rule for the other, I'm like,
he's been saying that for weeks, that's not forgiving you.
He hasn't even been here.
He's been saying it for weeks.
Yeah, but why is this one rule? I don't understand any rules.
There's a set of rules for me, you and Ross, and there's a set of rules for you.
Well, you're not even home, bro.
What?
He's not even home. So what rules am I meant to set for him?
Fuck knows.
You know, there's a whole fucking
And because he also doesn't have weed.
Yeah, I know. There's a whole count.
I won't let him borrow money. I said to him, I can't afford to let you borrow money this week. I only worked 2 days last week.
Yeah, that's right. And it's not your responsibility. And you're not girlfriend, boyfriend. You're friends. Like, and there's a whole fucking sink full of dishes. There's a whole sink full of dishes. He could have done them.
I was going to do it, but then I was like, no, I'm not going to do it.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight.
I wouldn't have wanted you to do them last night. Come watch Big Brother and chill out. I don't ever do that.
When I left, like, seriously.
Why?
Because he's like, oh, I had something to ask you, but oh well. I was like, you had fucking 3 hours to ask it. He's like, but I'm on the phone to my daughter. I was like, you went on the phone to her the whole time.
No, he went on the phone when we were watching Big Brother.
And I knew what it was. He asked for money again. Even though I told him twice that day no.
Yeah. Now, what I'm scared of is them two going to have a fucking massive blue when I'm not here.
Who?
Ross and Grant.
Oh well, if it happens, Matt.
Yeah.
It's going to happen. You know it's going to happen.
Yeah. I know.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Paul George.
How was it?
Stats for a second, right? What impressed me most was his stamina.
How was it?
And with that kind of activity, I don't know how you don't wear down.
Oh, he'd be there now, but he doesn't. Alright, no worries.
No question. They've got hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
Good. Well, they needed this run way earlier. At some point, it's too little, too late.
Yeah, but then again, this run came against a team that may have felt it had already won, and you get the sense it let its guard down.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clock. Knocks down the triple.
And they came in here with some attitude, and it brought out their best play.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
Here's Hampton, and a nice finish on the layup. Hampton's got 32 points in the game.
Boy, the consistency he's had tonight has been impressive, really steady from the field.
Back to Jackson. So no problem for the Clippers as they get the win. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Very true. I mean, when you're out on the road, the wins can feel a little sweeter. This one has to feel extra special.
And now let's check in with Allie LaForce with the player of the game. Allie.
Kawhi, is it fair to say that the defense really set the tone for your team tonight?
All right, Allie, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and all of our crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching this 2K Sports presentation of the NBA. We'll see you next time.
Seven blocks. Alright. Thanks, War Chief, and thanks everyone for joining me. We'll do another one of these in the next couple of days. It's just so frustrating when we played so bad in that game. And this game before, we fucking smashed them. Well, didn't smash them, but we were close to it, but still lost. should do. Look at the records, team records for blocks. No, still 9. 8. Could have got my name up there. Thank you again, guys.